You told me about Wiz before he came out.
Long time ago. He was because
he had mixtapes out there.
He had. Nah, my son was checking him on YouTube.
Yeah.
Wiz was one of the first to really exploit that model.
Right.
Same with Drake. Everything affecting pop culture right now basically started on the internet. Drake, remember he gave away that record and it was crazy, you know, right?
Yeah.
All of that. That's where that came from. You know what I mean? When Lil Wayne was just putting out records on the internet every single day.
But look how your career has you never left, but you re-entered the game heavier than ever, just online,
online. It's always been online, but I was just doing this silently. I wasn't announcing it to pop culture because I wasn't ready, because the culture vultures would have tried to steal it like they're trying to do it now. See, this is why I'm getting down right now for real. Because now they're trying to exploit the indie hustle.
They can't catch up.
But the point is, they always trying to exploit a hustle and then take it and then make it corporate. Right. So basically what's happened is, people are trying to turn this indie hustle and monetize it with the 360. So then it's not indie anymore.
Right.
Now someone owns your ass again. So I'm not gonna let that happen. Like, if people are having awareness and success, like I was really tight to look at Wiz sign a record deal because he had his career laid out. He didn't have to. He did every single thing right. Same with Currency. They were brilliant about it. And then I saw corporate trick them into thinking they needed them and made them change, like somewhat try to make a formula record so that they could monetize it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, he chose that path and that's fine for him. Cause it's not like I didn't choose it, he's young. But it was something, me knowing, it was just a tough pill to swallow.
Because a lot of people say it's like it's the machine.
It's
the machine. Well, they
always say you need money. Like back in the day, that could have been true because there wasn't that much real estate on MTV, and you really had to spend between $200-300, sometimes $1 million for a video, and you really did have to spend $1 million to work a record at radio to be heard. And that would be the reason why you would tour your records. But because of the internet, the middleman's cut out. You don't need radio anymore. You don't need to make videos anymore.
Right.
And if you look at everything, like everyone that's not digital is trying to transition into digital. Like cable TV and everything. Like all that counts is what's going on the internet. All that counts is your numbers on the internet. And then eventually it'll hit pop culture, but the radio and television usually gets it last. Period. Because that form of communication is so slow, it takes so long to get there. But the internet, bang, 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 bang.
People are hip to that type of advertising.
It's just you on the internet every day. You get information every day. The mind expands. It's like a muscle.
Right.
It gets an appetite for more. You know what I'm saying?
You just keep getting.
But so the funny shit is, so he's my head of legal with Banging It Out.
Right.
And of course, because he's a lawyer, he sometimes would approach things like a lawyer, and because I'm not approaching like that, we would bump heads.
Right.
But so what? That's business. It'd be crazy when I'm in business meetings with like lawyers, and then they'd be like, "Oh, this is too crazy. You're crazy." And then I'm like, "Come on, man. What are you, a baby? This is business." What the fuck you in? That's like getting into a ring and getting punched and being like, "You're never going to get hit." Like business is doggy dog. Period. Nothing in life great gets given to you. Everything great you gotta take. Period. I never got given anything great. Rockefeller wasn't given to me. Rockwell wasn't given to me. Rachel Roy wasn't given to me. DD 172 wasn't given to me. Dash Motors wasn't. Every single down to Vampire Life. Like we would be in situations where people would threaten my life and his. Right or wrong, Josh?
And that was after we had issues with the Russian mafia.
Yeah, it went from the Russian mafia to the mafia. Well, whatever you want to call it. That's how they be trying to act. That wasn't the mafia. I wouldn't be walking if it was. You understand what I'm saying? But they be sometimes you be getting to people. It's like just like this fake businessman. They be fake gangsters, and they be selling that shit.
Pushing threats and then.
So what happened, Josh?
So I sent them 3 different cease and desists. One to the factory, one to all the customers, one to all the salespeople, and told them we were taking over the business, and that's what we did.
And what did they do?
They tried to act tough, but
just say exactly what they did.
I wasn't there. They came by. You had them on tape. They were screaming.
They tried to come by dressed in black, guns on the ankles, and all. Get the fuck out of my spot. Kick them out on tape. Fuck out of here with all that tough shit. I'll give you a fair one. But that's what they was about to get. I meant the fair ones. Fuck all that.
So
I was like, I'm gonna give you a fair one. I was like taking my shit out. Like, you gonna come to my spot and disrespect me bluffing?
They called me and told me that if your dog wasn't there, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, my dog wasn't there. They threw me through a window and my daughter was there. And she pops up. I was whack. I was hot. I just taped him getting humiliated just in case he wanted to talk shit. And you know who you are. I was like, run the cameras. It'd be funny because when I see somebody about to play themselves and act a certain way, I'd be like, run the camera so you can watch this. Because it's gonna be funny. There's no reason for bluffing, man. And there's no reason for violence. So there's no reason to be acting tough because you go to jail.
It's business.
It's business. You can't be putting your hands on
Like
somebody.
you're emotional about.
It's just be bluffing. They know they can't do nothing. It's business. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like, get out of here. It's just like when people on records be beefing, it's like, okay, now that you're on a record, there's nothing you can do. Period. So you must not have a real beef. And if it is a real beef, somebody needs to give you some better advice. And you shouldn't be documenting what you're about to do to somebody, especially if it's illegal.